How silly do you have to be bowing down and praying to a supposed God that doesn't even look like you? And God is always supposed to be your ancestor since that's your family.
Welcome to Ancient Ancestors. In today's episode, we're going to get into what's going on with the Spokane fires. Also, I have a clip from Aseer the Duke of Tears, which is a master teacher. Shout out to him. There are a number of factors to keep in mind about the year 2026. It is the year of the fire horse, which that's the element of fire, and we are seeing more fires than usual. So when we get to 2027 and we get to the new Chinese year, which will be the year of the goat, it's still going to be the fire element. However, what's the difference now is the fire horse is moving at an accelerated pace. So we're still going to be in the fire element, but the fire is purifying. It's a part of a bigger scope of change and dynamics that's happening to the US and the world.
Spokane is burning, guys, the state of Washington in the US. And these are my neighbors. And I've just been there a few months ago. And it's terrifying to see what's happening there. You will see it in the videos behind me. This is an ongoing thing, guys.
Heights. Oh my God.
This is happening as I am speaking. So the numbers that I'm telling you right now are moving hourly. So when it comes to size of acres, acreage, numbers of structures, containment, we're reaching roughly 700 structures that have burned already. It is 0% contained. This is happening in Spokane, but the whole West Coast is burning right now.
In Spain, I'm gonna show you images of that. That's basically on fire now. These fires are not natural. As you know, they're always being set by these people. Parts of Patagonia is on fire. So they doing what they be always doing, which again is trying to destroy humanity and plunge us all into never-ending wars, which is, part of they ways of doing business. Another in the world. So at the same time that this country is literally falling apart, they want to create a circumstance where they're going to allow this to take place so that way they can wage active war against the rest of us. Because if the people here ain't with it, then they can't really get nothing off. So the only way for them to survive is to create a circumstance where they have embedded themselves like a tick or like a parasite or like a leech firmly inside of the actual government. And all of these people voted for it. The white people, the black people, the Indian people, because all of them niggas is what you call it, is what do you say, are compromised. So they're all a part of the agenda to keep everything not only the way it is, but make it worse. Because they did a whole poll the other day. They said 90%, 90 to 95% of the world, as well as the people in the US, is totally against any involvement with these people. So what do? They go the extra mile to make sure that now you'll never be able to uninfest yourself with this lice that is now a part of your so-called military. So that means then when it comes time to deploying soldiers, if they want to use soldiers, they can bypass the Israeli military and just send everybody over here to go do what they want to do. So the real question is, what are the people going to do? Are they going to follow this? Are they going to continue to make this happen? This is also happening at the same time. The flock and the AI data center thing is off the chain. Niggas is not having either. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to integrate that through military intelligence, because again, the whole process is to destroy the country. That's where they're going. That's where this whole thing is going. So the goal is to destroy the country and force everybody into these fake 15-minute cities that they think everybody is basically going to be herded into one way or the other. So again, the real question is, what are the men, what are the women going to do in response to all of this? How are they going to establish themselves outside of this obvious tyranny and obvious treason that's going down? This is also happening so that way they can figure out a way to keep this guy in office for another term, to make him the first term. So when they said he was the last U.S. president, what they're trying to say is he's the last one before they eliminate the whole branch anyway. Because remember, only the president is supposed to have control of the military. So this piece of shit basically decided now that he's going to basically hand over the military to whoever is the Israeli liaison officer that's going to now occupy this fake seat in the Pentagon. This is after the Pentagon said that the number one enemy and the number one threat to United States intelligence is these people. So what do? They go and they integrate with these people even more. So, like I said, it's pretty much a done deal at this point. And when it comes time to the midterms, you're not going to be able to vote your way out of this or any of that. So what they're really striving to do is create a full tilt towards an active civil war, where people actively now start rebelling against their government so they can actually break it up, which is what they want to do in the first place. Break it up into 4 different districts, which would then make it easier for them to manage. So the question is, are all of the people in the country going to go along with this? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody is basically up in arms about the same situation. And it's not going to get no better. It's only going to get worse from here, because that's the goal. They've already bombed out most of Israel itself. Like they've sacrificed their own people. You know what I'm saying? They literally sacrificed their own people. So that is the obligation, that now the sacrifice they've made in order for them now to start to bring all of those people here to create a new upper class. That's why they wanted to get rid of the middle class, so that way they can create a new upper class in which all of these people are there. So who helped get them in there? The people that they refer to as the evangelical Christian white majority, who also represent most of the psychopathic rich pedophile class that was a part of the whole Epstein operation to begin with. So this is really what it is. You know?
Special gratitude and love to the master teacher, Aseer. Please subscribe to his content on YouTube. Also, thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you like updates and content like this, please subscribe.
I'm vibrating
Until
higher
next
than the
time,
frequency
peace
cap.
and love.
They stuck in 3D, I'm in the gap between dimensions where the code get cracked. Matrix glitching every time I tap. They want the knowledge, but they can't receive. Chakras blocked up, they can't perceive. I'll find a blueprint in the ancient weeds. Supreme mathematics, now I won't leave. Third eye open, third eye open. Crack the code to the matrix. I'm